Governor Snyder signs a bill into law the prosecutors say will cut down on crime. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bill Harris. Sadie is on assignment, and she will join us a little bit later in this newscast. The new law will allow prosecutors the ability to shut down or take control of homes or property that are repeatedly the scene of violent crimes. NBC 25's Drew Moore joining us in the studio now with more on how this will help cut down on crime and how this could land some homeowners in court. Drew?
Bill, Genesee County Prosecuting Attorney David Layton says that after a rash of shootings at after-hours clubs in Flint last year, he said something needed to be done to cut down on the violence.
We'd be able to get a handle on this violent activity.
Genesee County Prosecuting Attorney David Layton says the new law will help prosecutors from across the state cut down on violent crime like shootings in local neighborhoods and businesses.
So if you have a violent act that occurs in a parking lot adjacent to a nightclub, say, we can shut down that nightclub.
Prosecutors will now be allowed to classify a property as a nuisance and could ultimately shut down a property after multiple violent crimes in a 60-day period.
But it gives us as prosecutors and those of us in law enforcement a little bit more leeway to get our act together before we go in and ask for the padlock.
Real estate attorneys say it's important for property owners to know their rights to help avoid getting caught up in the courts.
If they're on title, they need to protect that property.
Or risk having to answer to a judge.
There could possibly be criminal consequences and large fines.
A prosecutor would need to file a petition in civil court in order for the judge to consider putting a padlock on a home, but authorities would not be able to seize the property.
This is merely a padlocking action for no more than 1 year.
Layton says this law is a big step in clearing out crime from cities across Michigan.
Now that it's included, I think you'll see an uptick in the number of cases that are filed.
The new law also allows cities, townships, and village attorneys to file the same nuisance abatement complaints for violent crimes. Bill, back to you.